Carolina.
Yes.
Since Mazel Tov, you're getting married.
Hey.
I couldn't be happier. Don't even say.
No, you have to. I'm fine.
So I'm gonna find a story.
That was actually not an impersonation.
That was
so there we go. We're good. We are good.
That's
good.
actually
Yes.
his real voice.
Right. Yeah.
I put on my radio voice when I come in here. So let me tell you, get ass. I'm gonna come in with a story that has to do with a wedding or anything that having to do with it from beginning to end.
Okay.
And I found this one, and I'm hoping that you'll actually take this up because there's a new trend.
Okay.
Inviting your fine feathered friends to your wedding.
Fine feathered friends?
The newest trend is getting birds as ring bearers.
No, I think I'm
They
allergic to birds.
fly. Are you kidding me?
My mom has like 3 birds, and every time I get near them, I sneeze.
Yeah. You could be.
You
allergic
can take
to
a pill
birds.
for the day. Come on.
Okay,
Well, let me read the story anyway, since I wrote it down. We had a hawk as a ring bearer at our wedding
Jesus.
in Florida. Of course.
yeah.
Actually, I didn't even know if they were a ring bearer. A hawk in Florida just
Right.
could have swooped down,
Yeah.
taken a ring. And
I thought the hawk was getting married.
in Florida, I think you can.
Somehow the engagement ring ended up in South Carolina, but that's all right. The wedding ring. Sorry, screwed that joke up. They were already getting married. The engagement was way back. Never mind. Drank.
The bride, the bride actually has a photo of her with the glove, the
Oh,
falconry glove,
okay, yeah.
and the bird, just like posing, like, okay, we need the bride and her wedding party.
Right.
No.
Okay, now can we get the bride and the bird?
Right. Yeah.
You know, and they
yeah.
took pictures of it, and she said, "Oh my god!" And this was super badass.
Right.
I thought it said dead ass for a
All
second.
right, yeah.
Brides are now flocking to aviaries. They're hiring hawks, falcons, and owls,
Of
and
course
other
they
birds
are.
of prey
Yeah.
to serve as I'll give it to him. Very good. Which can come at a cost of more than $1,200.
Oh, who? Because he said owls, right? Yeah, sorry. I'm like over here, like, what? Oh, yeah. Hey, listen,
gets passed
listen.
on. Hold on. Now back to the show. It's already in progress.
We like to make sure everybody's involved, so there is no shying away from anything. If there's a screw up, we're gonna bring it full sight, or at least I am, because that's just how I roll. Yeah.
Exactly.
Huh?
Ringbird, as they call them now. We had our own hawk flying our rings down the aisle. However, he did fly off instead of down the aisle. But that's just a humorous touch.
Right.
No!
I was gonna say, like, what if
Alright.
he flies off with my ring?
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to
mean,
do that.
Yeah. Can you still get married? I mean, you know.
you
do
can't
need
get
the
married
ring?
that
Oh, all right.
You don't even need the ceremony. All you
Right.
really need is it's a legal document.
Right.
to
You
sign.
sign up. Yeah.
Marriage
Yeah.
license.
I told you
done.
I got married twice to the same woman.
Right,
We did it
yes.
in the courthouse,
Yeah.
and then we had the big wedding.
Okay.
And the first time we did it in front of a justice of the peace, we signed everything. We were married. Then when we had the big wedding, the rabbi who we had, he goes,
Yes.
Hey.
God, that would have been horrible because you would have been 10.
Right.
And then Paw Patrol comes, and the big bird comes over there. Who? Okay, we already did all the jokes now. Exactly. So he came up to us. He pulled in my bride and myself, and he goes, normally we would go in the back and we would sign paperwork, but since you've already perpetrated a fraud on all your
Right.
friends and family,
Yep.
you don't have to.
Hey.
We went Mazel Tov!
Hey.
So
Yeah.
a stubborn raptor, by the way, who brought a raptor to the
What
wedding?
was a raptor?
Had invitees in stitches when it refused to give up the rings. So Bird comes down,
Right.
sits on the arm. Okay, Bird.
Oh man. All right.
And just bite. Oh my God. I can you please do that? We'll chip in. We'll
Right.
get you a bird.
A bird that snaps.
There's
Yeah.
a guy who hired a hawk to surprise his bird-loving wife at their I-do's in England. It pooped on her dress.
Nice. That's the other thing I was
no.
thinking. Like
Well, it's
just
white.
Yeah, totally. You know, if you're
Oh,
posing with a
no.
bird, and all of a sudden just right down the side.
No.
By the way, they
Oh,
named the
thank
bird Leroy.
All right.
So
Why not?
Leroy pooped on the bride's dress.
Sure.
And the people at the aviaries who are actually renting this out, even they say this is kind of unnecessary because things
this
can go
is not the brightest
terribly
idea.
wrong.
This is not your average puppy. This is a wild animal. And
Like,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
Right.
good. I don't want no fucking bird at my wedding.
Drink.
Need no-
I think I'm allergic.
Right.
And anyways, I have a picture with like 2 freaking birds when I was
Right.
like 10 down in Miami Beach. I'm good.
Okay, yeah.
I did it
It's
once.
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
I'm good. I don't care about the
So you're
birds.
saying you got married at 10? Is that it? Boy, the Hispanic community, is that what you're
Yeah,
telling
we're
us?
so young. Yeah.
You know what would be a better idea? Is instead of having birds, you use crocodiles.
Nope.
Because they rest. They, listen,
Chauncey's
listen,
dead, damn it.
listen.
Yes.
He was dead during that shotgun story 4 years ago.
For
So
anybody who wanted to know who
yeah,
Chauncey
so
was.
so they totally rest with their mouths completely open. So you leave the rings on the tongue, and instead of you got to
and
hit
if
or
he,
miss.
if he
You're like,
really loves you.
right,
So
yeah. So you got to snap it quick. You got to be real fast and make sure, because you could lose your hand, you could lose a finger, whole arm. Who knows? You
I
don't
was gonna
make
say,
it adventurous.
You come back from your honeymoon
Right.
like, oh, how much does your husband love you? Well,
He
one hand works.
Yeah, one hand works. He's down to 8 digits. It just happened.
Wait, he's got one hand with 8
Right,
digits?
exactly,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Swims in circles at all times. It's crazy.
Dead ass.
Yeah, right.
Ah,
Such
the
a
button.
stupid word.